Hi. Yes, I know I actually got a new haircut and I am not too proud of it, but at least it gets the job done, I guess. Well, as you can see that the brown streak is not there anymore, but I am planning on dyeing it again, so yeah. Hey, what's up guys, me JyleRandom, and this is a video, and welcome back to another rant video again. So good! All of these rant videos, woo! And we are back once again discussing more of these things, and the topic that I wanted to bring out today is originality. I'm sure everybody knows what the definition of originality is, and of course having the channel of anime and gaming theme, I'm gonna be talking those two apart of their own originality. Of course, I'm going to be making a different kind of video for the originality of gaming, but first off, we're going to be starting off with the originality of anime. I'm going to make two separate videos because I didn't want to cram too much things into one video. That would be too tiresome and also too much for everyone to actually listen to, since, to be honest, all these rant videos will probably be boring to you guys. But these are just opinions that I actually want to put out to everyone that I need to take my mind off a lot. Actually, I always speak my mind all the time. So anyone who subscribed to me would actually know that I always make videos to what I always think about in the industry of the anime and the industry of the gaming community. So, without further ado, what is the originality of anime that I am speaking of? It's exactly what it is said, the originality of anime. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a lot of anime have actually been losing a lot of its originality for over the many years that is to come. And also, it's already been happening since the past. Around recently that I've noticed that anime has been losing its originality for quite some time. And you don't see a lot of original anime releases too. No, I'm not talking about studios pushing out original anime that isn't adapted from a manga or a light novel. No, I'm talking about original plot premises anime. Let me give you guys an example. Like, how about you could say Evangelion? Like, you could say its plot is original in its time, and then that's where you could say that the mecha genre had jump-started to a more bigger roster. But just like as before, how Evangelion has started, not a lot of people have that original ideas anymore as of in this time. Now, a lot of people, our authors, you could say, has been taking ideas from others and you could say molding it into a different kind of shape or making it their own. Now, what exactly am I saying here? Well, of course, you could argue it's the same thing that can be said with all those light novels that you see every single time in other releases, to all those other high school magic harem protagonists being dense and shit. Now, this is not what I'm talking about. Please, God, let's stay away from that topic here. No, I'm talking about the originality from all genres in anime. Let's look at shonen for an example. Okay, sure, shonen has a lot of protagonists that has amazing good qualities to become a good protagonist, to be a good person, who saves people a lot, who is protected by plot armor, and has a eating habit, and also always preaches about friendship. And friendship always prevails in battles that they always go through with other people. And the hardships, they're always comforted with friends. Of course, that is logical in any kind of shonen anime jump. I'm making the point here as to say that, do you see the pattern here? Exactly. If you think of most of the shonen jump protagonists, you're gonna see that there are a lot of similar qualities around them. And of course, the appearance, of course, may be kind of different. It still falls into the same category of being the same. Now, I'm not talking about that it's complete plagiarism, no, but it's not complete plagiarism, of course not. But you could say that it's kind of like the old quote saying, good artists copy and great artists steal. That's how the quote goes. I think that's how it goes, I think. These shonen jumps absolutely are the same qualities, you could say, in many certain degrees. So, at that point, if you saw the comparable story between those two characters, their animes, their own respective animes, are actually kinda gives the same kind of message. Friendship prevails and everyone is there to comfort you and all that shenanigans. We've seen it 1,000 times, folks. It's not different. Of course, there are many other arguments that I can talk about, like a shoujo manga. shoujo manga or shoujo animes. Every time they always start with all these old romantic stuff. Hey, this guy or girl is in love with this girl or guy, and then throughout the other episodes they try to develop each other, they try to go and talk to their other friends and blah blah blah. Drama comes in, and then somehow in the end of the series they either get the girl or guy or not. It's the same kind of element. Of course, there are other series out there that's actually come out with its own original premise already, probably around this year. I have not seen them, but I know there has to be at least one. I mean, to argue the other example, just like ReZero for example, there's other series that came out just recently around this year, like ReLife, or the other anime around this year that it's actually released earlier than ReZero before last season, which is Erased. And damn, do you see the similarities between those two animes? Exactly, they're time leaping anime, or more like turning back time, you know what I mean. And not to mention, of course, there is the absolute pattern that I've noticed around in every seasons of anime. Have you ever noticed that maybe around this, like, perhaps it started this year, probably last year, like around 2015, One Punch Man came out, and then afterwards this year came out, and then there is another series that you could say is as similar as One Punch Man, which came out around, I think, in the spring season. It came out named Boku no Hero Academia, which is basically, you could say, the opposite of One Punch Man, but it still falls into the category of a superhero genre of the anime. Now this, of course, I'm not saying that they're both the same. No, they're actually completely different stories, and they have different kind of qualities, but they fall into the same kind of genre and the same kind of premise. Now, then the next season comes in, and it's, of course, giving out the pattern of time-leaping anime, you could say. Well, turns back time and respawns and goes on to like this. Somehow studios have been pumping out animes that have the same kind of type of genre in each seasons, but seriously, how I see it, the originality in anime, you could say, is about losing its tipping point. I mean, first off, think about it like this. Anime has been losing lots of its ideas and originality for quite some time because the Japanese authors and other mangakas out there has already touched every single genre or every single subject or every single thing, any fictional things that people have already made of. If you want to think of an anime, you could say about exercise, well, people have already made that. If you want to make an anime about people making light novels, people have already made that. If you want to make an anime about, or a manga, or about making video games, people have already touched that. And the genre just keeps on expanding and expanding and expanding. More animes are to come, and more things, more ideas are to be touched on. And as soon as those ideas run out, well, there's no other choice for most of the authors to do but to touch other people's work and mold it into their own. Make it into their own show, and then somehow making it their own work. Anime is losing its originality. I mean, of course, just like I said, all the authors and all the mangakas have touched almost every imaginable ideas to make into a manga or an anime. Now, what other genres do you think it's not being made into content anymore? What, you want to make an anime about making clothing? Probably an anime that's already about it. Or, I don't know, I have not seen it or heard of it, but there's probably already one. But hey, that's completely all my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about anime losing its originality and ideas from all the other authors out there. Of course, all the things that I've said, you don't need to take it as facts. These are all simply, again, just my opinion. I just simply speak what I speak. And you guys can go ahead and freely tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Also, I wanted to thank everyone for all the wonderful support that I've been getting. I'm actually close to hitting 50 subscribers, guys. Just how big that is. I know that isn't really a big deal for most of you guys, since it's probably not a big number for most of you guys. But hey, it's a big number for me because imagine this. 50 people. 50 people are watching this channel and subscribing it and watching my videos. Well, you could say probably, mostly, or probably not. They just subscribe for fun. But hey, 50 subscribers. That is a big number for me. 50 is a lot of people, guys. Think about that. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been supporting this wonderful channel and bringing otakus and gamers all together into one community in this channel. And that's pretty much it. That's it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. And also I have other social medias in the bottom of the description. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.
Back from the dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all invited to go fucking mental on this motherfucking drop.